As a coach, how do you feel about referrals? Can't get enough of them. We love referrals. Referrals are that warm lead, that foot in the door from a previous client, an expert, somebody in your network that says, you really have to talk to my friend Laura. She's going to be able to set you up. The conversation, it's so much easier to get something started with that client. Did you realize, though, that you hold the key to most of your referrals? A lot of times we think, I don't understand why others aren't referring me. Why these clients who have great experiences with me aren't referring me to their friends, to their family. Why don't I get more referrals? I'll tell you right now, it's because you're not making yourself referable. What does that mean, referable? Well, in this very short episode of the podcast, we are going to talk about why people would refer you. We are going to talk about how to train them to refer you, meaning who you want as a referral, where you want them to send you to, and what you want them to share, and how to extract more referrals. What's stopping you right now? You're a coach. What do you coach? Health, life coaching, um, right? Relationship coaching. Imagine this for a second in your head. If you're a health coach, you you're talking to somebody in your network and they're thinking the whole time, "Oh my gosh, this is exactly who my sister should talk to." Right? But they don't know how to start that conversation because going up to your sister and saying, "Hey, you know what? You're looking a little chubby these days. You might want to talk to my friend." That's not a good way to, for them to continue that relationship. Hey, sis, you know how you only ever seem to date bad boyfriends? Maybe you should talk to this relationship coach I know. Weird, weird. Not a great way to refer. You're in control of how to make yourself referable. Okay? So, the first step for you is to think about content, how to make yourself referable. Instead of them going and saying, "Hey, you look chubby," or "Hey, you got bad boyfriends," they need to be able to have something to share out with their network, with their people. That might be a podcast episode that, right, really works for you to be able to convert people. It might mean posting videos and posting very educational and elucidating content on your social media that other people can very easily hit that share button and send off. It might be a flyer, it might be a handout, it might be an article that you could write in your blog or on Medium or in LinkedIn that makes it very easy for people to tag or share to others. What are you producing on a regular basis to make yourself easy to share, to make yourself easy for your people to share? Okay, now maybe you have a piece in mind, or maybe you understand, oh, that's my first step. Next step, you need to train people on how to refer you. So, in the podcast episodes, right? You'll hear me talk about, like, if you know a coach who should listen to this episode, please hit that share button. Please invite them to listen to the Raving Coaches podcast. I am producing from these episodes and from my in-person episodes dozens of pieces of content, Medium articles, LinkedIn articles, videos, audiograms that not only are my podcast guests sharing, but I share into different groups, and then coaches are starting to share forward. But here's the key. It has to be clear who they should refer. So for myself, other coaches. Coaches know coaches. Who do you know that you could share this episode or this link with? Who do you know that might be struggling silently to develop clients, and they need to know how referrals work? Share this episode with them. Who they should refer. And it has to be clear in all of your marketing, because people aren't going to spend too much time really trying to pull out of you who your ideal client is. So when I'm at a networking event and I say, I get coaches paid, people are like, oh, she works with coaches. She works with coaches who need help getting paid, who need help getting clients. And then I describe the problem of coaches. It's very clear in my very short what I do statement who I work with, how I work with them, and who they should refer. So think about your statement. Are you still doing the whole, I'm a health coach that's trained with this protocol that works with gut health? Because you know what? My sister right now is not complaining about gut health. My sister right now is sitting over there going, I can't lose weight, or my hormones are out of control. They're describing their actual problem, not the solution to their problem. Because if they knew the solution, which is what so many coaches talk about in their What I Do statement. So if you're still struggling with that, it is time right now for you to take a look at my course, the Stop Calling Yourself a Coach, Start Telling People What You Really Do course, and be able to get dialed in so that you are training people in your What I Do statement and in all of your marketing to know exactly who it is that you work with. Cut. Fridge is open. Once you're clearly articulating what problems you fix, it's going to make it so much easier for people to send others your way. Then you need to, in your intros at networking events, give them those things to share. If you know of somebody who's struggling with their hormones right now because of perimenopause, right? Here's a handout. Here's a link that you can share. Share this link to my quiz. Share this link to my, 5-episode podcast. Whatever it is, you tell them who and you tell them what to share, training them to be able to move forward. Now, those marketing pieces that you're creating, going back to number one, have to be written to your clients. They have to be written with a call to action. They have to be written to the problem that you solve so that you can convert with them. And if they're not converting, well, then you need to go back to the drawing board and you need to work on them a little bit more. Now, the last thing that I want to talk to you about making yourself referable, is explaining why. Now, for some people, the fact that, oh, my sister is having hormone issues. I could totally connect her with this coach is enough. But for others, incentivizing, offering discounts, offering bonuses is a great way to be able to get them active in sharing. So some people, I, I have not ever effectively utilized affiliate marketing myself, but some people very effectively utilize affiliate marketing, which means other people are talking about your business. And when they use a little link, they get a cut of the deal. That might work really well for some of your lower ticket items, some of your courses, to be able to have some great affiliates out there marketing for you. Takes a little bit of setup on the front side, but they are very much incentivized to go market that. For other people, it's like bonuses. Oh, are you interested in this program that I have? Well, did you know that if you have a friend also join, I'll give you a half an hour strategy session on top of the course, right? Did you know that if you XYZ, there's a bonus to you? Oh, I didn't. But right? But people are incentivized driven. Sometimes it's discounting. So, oh, you'd like to work with me in marketing, but you can't afford it right now. Did you know that if you refer me to clients for branding, I will discount your package by this much? I didn't know. So, do you know of any coaches that might also need branding? Maybe. Okay, here's what you can share with them, right? And I train them. Here's what you can share. Here's what you can say. Here's an episode of my podcast. Here's a video where I talk about it. Here's all the things that you can do. Now, the last way to incentivize people is to ask them for a favor, right? So many times we're so used to people asking us to do something for them. Would you, could you do me a favor? I am looking to, or excuse me, I need a little bit of help. And we're like, oh, absolutely. How can I help you? We're trained in that from the time we're young. We're trained in that if we're in a customer service job. We're trained to look for a way to say, yes, I can help you with that. So, are you asking people for a favor or to help you in your marketing by sharing something specific with with your ideal clients, right? So you have to be able to do that in 2 to 3 sentences. Could you do me a favor? I have this Medium article that's really hot right now on is Facebook dead for coaches? And I'm looking to share it into some other coaching groups. It's really valuable content on utilizing a Facebook strategy. Do you have any Facebook groups that you're a part of as a coach where you think you could share that article out? Maybe they say yes, maybe they say no. But you've been specific, you've given specific things, and you've asked a specific question. Are you making yourself referable as a coach and asking for those referrals? If you aren't, why not practice it? Why not practice at that first moment that your client goes, "Oh my gosh, working with you is really starting to change some things for me." That's your red flag. That's your green flag, not your red flag, your green flag. Ooh, now's the time to ask for a referral at the end of this session. Hey, I'm really glad you're experiencing great results. Would you be willing to share my work with a few other people in your life? That can look like, and you tell them and train them how to refer you. even if they're unwilling to share that they've participated in your coaching and your programs. Here's how you could just share it out with some people you know. I hope this helps, friends. Make it a point to examine whether or not you're referable and are you asking for those referrals.